This is the ugly truth of most low-ticket dropshippers. So if you're new to the channel, what is low-ticket dropshippers and what is the difference between low-ticket dropshippers and who I am? Low-ticket dropshippers are people that sell products that are under $100. They typically use AliExpress. They typically use TikTok or Facebook ads to market their products. They also use other softwares like AutoDS. They might use Zheng Drop, C-Day Dropshipping, and there's so many other softwares I'm not up to date with, but those are the main softwares that most people that are classified as low-ticket dropshippers use. And what I'm gonna do in this video is just spill the beans about the ugly truth of what most low-ticket dropshippers are currently doing to make a profit. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Trevor Zheng, and I'm the co-founder of PeakFlow Academy, which is a high-ticket e-commerce community teaching everyone to build a high-ticket dropshipping store that is a real business connecting real manufacturers and real business owners. And with the high-ticket dropshipping business model, it's a legitimate business. Literally businesses like Lowe's, Home Depot, Wayfair, Amazon use the same exact business model. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And this is my ultimate goal, to help as many people build a real high-ticket e-commerce business instead of doing what most low-ticket dropshippers are doing. So let's hop right into it. So the ugly truth of what most low-ticket dropshippers are doing is, number one, they are no shippers. So what does no shippers mean? So no shipper essentially means you will set up a dropshipping store, selling $30, $50 widgets on your Shopify store. You might use TikTok or Facebook ads to market it. And what you'll do is when you sell the product, you'll run up the ad spend, you get a bunch of orders, and then you'll not ship the items. Now, how are you going to be profitable doing this? Well, a lot of times people that are doing this using this tactic called no shipping, they're using a tactic where they will mark something that is, for example, I've seen people sell PS5s. When they were new, they were like $500. They were selling for like $300, and people were buying. Like, to me, it sounds stupid, but apparently a lot of people fall for these scams. And what they do is they get all the orders in. They might do 20K revenue every single day for like 7 days. And then what they'll do is they'll buy these payment processors from people. I literally get DMs from people that want to buy my Stripe account for their e-com store. What these people are doing is they're buying these Stripe accounts to literally run these stores to scam customers and dumping the Stripe account, taking the money, and then either funneling the money into other e-com store to make it look legitimate so they don't literally get arrested. And that's how they're making their money. Like, very, very few people are actually building a real low ticket e-commerce brand, which is, by far, it's very hard, but it is a real business. But I wouldn't recommend it. It's very hard to build a brand for a beginner. So a lot of people are no shipping, which is essentially getting all the orders in. They tell the customers, hey, this will ship, this will ship. They keep delaying the process, so they delay the process when the customer actually does the chargeback, because as soon as they do the chargeback, the money is pulled from their account and goes back to the customer until the chargeback case is finished. And essentially, no shippers have like 7 to 14 day time span to collect all the money, take the money and run, and then shut down the store, change the payment processor, which they bought from a person that didn't know otherwise, because these scammers, they're not going to tell you that they're doing this. So no shippers, that is the biggest problem. It's hurting e-commerce as a whole, and I wish people would just stop doing it and they would eventually get caught. But a lot of these people are in Dubai, where they're, I don't know the laws too much, but it's very hard to catch them. So I don't know if it's like country related, but I know a lot of people that are scamming using the low ticket dropshipping business model are all in Dubai. So just be aware. Dubai and India, which are the two biggest countries from what I've seen, people doing these scams. Now, MRR scammers. So this is another tier, and now there are many tiers to this, and the most disgusting way is literally people pairing these two together: no shipping and doing MRR scams. MRR stands for monthly recurring revenue. So for example, if you were to build a SaaS company, which is software as a service, and for example, a software as a service might be Ahrefs, which is a SEO tool, which is cost like $129 a month. That is a real legitimate software. But what these scammers do is they literally at checkout on their Shopify store will just, I don't know how they're doing it, but they will purposely make a box and it automatically ticks for the customer where the customer doesn't know that they're just subscribing to whatever service that the scammer is putting up, and essentially the customer gets rebilled in like $9 or $20 or $50 or whatever amount the scammer decides to charge every single month. And the thing is, with most Americans, they don't even look at their finances enough, because I've seen ads where Americans don't even know how many monthly subscriptions they're actually paying for. They're usually paying for 20, but they actually think they're only paying for 5. So a lot of times when scammers get these Americans on this MLR scam, they don't realize they're paying for this fake service for months and months and even years. Americans are very, they don't really track their finances that OCD compared to, entrepreneurs that do. So MLR scammers, that's another huge problem. It's ridiculous. You pair no shipping with MLR scams and it becomes very disgusting. And the last one that I have on the list is very few are making a profit. So the few people that are inside the low ticket dropshipping space that are making profit are like people that have a brand that's been around for a long time. But even then, very few are making a profit. Very, very, very few people that try dropshipping can sustain it for a long time with the traditional dropshipping business model. I, on the other hand, have a dropshipping store that has been around since 2021, still going strong to this day. It's just built on different foundations. So very few people are making a profit using the low ticket dropshipping business model. What makes it, the people that are making a ton of money, there's a very high chance they're doing no shipping or MLR scamming. So there are other scams that I could talk about in another video, but I see nobody talking about this. And if you are watching this video, please leave a comment like this if you know someone that's doing this, because personally I did not find out about this industry until a few years back when I found out like the people that I looked up to were doing this, and thankfully I didn't follow them. Otherwise, I don't know where these people are now, but I would not be happy not being able to sleep at night just knowing like I'm literally scamming customers. So that is the ugly truth of most low ticket dropshippers. It's sad, it's ridiculous, because they're not making money and they're trying to fake it till they make it, essentially, that type of deal. So that is the ugly truth of most low ticket dropshippers. If you have any questions or any comments, drop them in the comment section below, and I hope you guys took away value from this. And then until next time, peace.